Gymnastics has been around for over 2,000 years, but that makes me wonder.
If gymnasts from every decade competed, who would end up on top? Well, let's find out, starting with 1896. Okay, it's crazy to believe, but the very first gymnastics Olympics was rope climbing. And it was only men, there was no women. Okay, I actually have not climbed a rope with no feet in a while, because it's not just climbing a rope, it's climbing a rope with your feet off the ground. So it's a little more difficult than just like an average climb. I mean, I do handstands for a living, so I should be able to do it, right? Right? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Woo! I did it! Oh my goodness. Well, rope burn, rope burn, rope burn, rope burn, rope burn, rope burn. Ow, ow, ow. So next step for 1896 is tumbling. Their tumbling actually seems pretty simple. Literally, they're doing front handspring, front handspring. You know what's crazy is that this was the Olympics. Like nowadays Olympics is insane. These people were literally doing round off, and round off back handspring in the Olympics. I would have gotten a gold medal in 2 seconds. So let's do it. Actually, I've never done front handspring, front handspring. Let me try that again. Okay, maybe that wasn't great form, but I did it. But the next one is round off back handspring, and that's a piece of cake, so. And I stuck the landing. Now we're in the 1930s, and this is where women were first allowed in the Olympics, so they were able to do gymnastics. Okay, so their gymnastics was actually very slow and kind of simple in the beginning. Okay, so she just slides into the split. Okay, so she did a little leg thing like that, and then slid into the split. Whew, we did it! Honestly, I could have easily won the Olympics. The 1930s is definitely not winning the hardest gymnastics at all. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, little arabesque movement, and you kick into a backflip. Okay, little cross split, little roll, and press handstand. Okay, I think we can do this. So he arabesqued, then kicked front. Did I do it? Honestly, that was a piece of cake. Either I'm good or the 1930s ain't it. I should have been born in the 1930s. Actually, maybe not, because women weren't allowed to do those yet. Okay, now we're on to the 1940s. So this is where vault was introduced now. So I actually did vault when I was 7, 8, 9, and 10 when I was in gymnastics, but I haven't done it since. I made this makeshift vault right here. Okay, let's hope my homemade gym vault works. Okay, I could do it better. I gotta like front handspring over it. Why am I nervous? I've done a lot scarier things than this. I think it's because it's like makeshift. Woo! I did it! That was probably a 9.5 because I do know one of my feet was flexed for sure. But thank you. Okay, forward roll. Roll up into split, touch toes, backwards roll. Okay. Does this girl do the same thing? Which one's the harder one? Oh, okay, maybe we do this. Back handspring into split and then you come up. Okay, let's do the harder one because the other one's, no offense, but it's ridiculously easy. So we're gonna do the little harder one. So back handspring into split. Oh, I need to slide more. Okay, wait, we're gonna try that again. I think I gotta like push my legs through to make that smoother. I'm gonna make it smoother before I do the last part. Oh, that was a lot smoother. And then she like comes up from the split backwards. Oh, that was easy. Woo! Woo! I'm not gonna lie, like I'm kind of disappointed. I thought there was gonna be some like really crazy hard stuff. Like if you guys watched my circus then versus circus nowadays, I kind of had noticed that circus then was actually a lot grander than circus nowadays, but it's the complete opposite when it comes to gymnastics. It kind of seems like so far, old gymnastics is actually easier than new gymnastics. No! Guys, I spoke too soon. There's rings. I hate rings. I actually did rings once with Ian Gunther, and it did not go well.
Yeah, you just like swing up.
Oh!
Yeah.
I hate this. Okay, so I gotta like pull through and then plunge. Sort of, and then launch. Kind of. Launch. If you close your eyes and I do it, I did it. Close your eyes. See, it sounds like I did a perfect one. So I would give myself a 10 out of 10 on that one. Okay, so the next one, it's in the 1950s, and this is a tumbling routine by a man. Okay, so one-handed cartwheel, split jump, dive roll, up, back handspring step up, running, round off, back handspring, back flip. Okay, so starts off, cartwheel, turn. Here, turn. I need to scoot forward. Cut that out. I think I did it. Okay, the next thing is like a head thing and a head thing into a split. So it's like, oh, wait, that's not that hard. So, head into the split. Okay, let's try this. It goes up. Lunges like that. Okay, that was actually not that bad. Next up is the 1970s. This was actually so interesting because she kind of did some contortion. So 1970s are getting really interesting. That's cool. Okay, so she does like this back arch into a back bend and presses down. Whoa, okay, that's sick. Okay, so we're gonna literally do what she did. That's honestly so cool. Why don't gymnasts do that now? I feel like gymnastics is starting to get really cool in the 1970s. So here's the move. Okay, so this is actually rhythmic gymnastics, not artistic gymnastics, but I thought it was really cool because it's very like contortion-y and bendy, especially for the 1980s. We're gonna spin, down, down here. Wait, that was so cool. That was actually a really cool like little piece. On to the next. Okay, we're getting really close to the end here and the end gets really crazy. So let's see what this is. Also, before I continue, make sure you subscribe to my Snapchat. I show all the behind the scenes of my life and you'll see little sneak peeks into my world. Okay, so things are getting a lot more difficult, I've noticed. This is actually Nadia Comaneci. When I was first doing gymnastics, I would watch all her old videos and everything. She, I feel like, really set the standard for gymnastics. Everything she did was honestly very impressive. But this one thing right here is a round off back handspring back layout. I do like hand balancing and contortion. I don't really do too much tumbling, and the tumbling that I do is like from what I learned when I was in gymnastics when I was like 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we're gonna try this. Okay, oh my God, I haven't done this in a while. We're gonna do this. Woo! We did it! I still got it after all these years.
Now, after 200 years of gymnastics, we've finally come down to modern day gymnastics, which all the 2000s are pretty much the same, but let's talk about the top of the top gymnast, which is Simone Biles. She has been the best one so far out of all the 2000s, so we're gonna try to copy one of her tricks. So she does a running round off back handspring triple flip twist, which honestly, I don't think has ever been done before, ever. Like, I think she's like the first one to ever really do tumbling passes like this. But Simone, I can do it too. Simone Biles, I'm coming for your career right now. It's all come down to this moment. Okay, ready? Woo! I did it! So I think we've all figured out what decade of gymnastics wins, and that's modern 2000s gymnastics. It's just getting better and better, though the 1970s and 1980s were pretty cool. But I think it's very well known gymnastic standards are just getting better and better, and I'm very curious to see what the next decade of gymnastics is gonna look like. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, because we're almost at 10 million subscribers. And once I hit 10 million, I'm gonna be doing my craziest stunt yet, and I can make that happen. Guys, it's wild, and I wanna be able to do it. So subscribe if you wanna see that happen. Nobody has ever done this in the history of ever. Anyways, guys, love y'all. Peace. Ooh.